Hello, we are back again in the beautiful Spanish town of Girona. Well, actually, we're not in Girona town centre this time. We are staying a little bit north, closer to Banyoles, in this little sort of remote retreat in the middle of nowhere. And it is sensational. It's absolutely a bit of me. Hold on, we've got ourselves an escapee. What are you doing out here? What are you doing? You're meant to be in there. Hey, what are you doing? So this is the resident doggo. He's meant to be in the hotel. Don't know what you're doing out here, mate. You're on your walkies. What are you doing? Enjoying that head scrub, aren't you? So yeah, I've come out for another week of working and cycling and doing all that sort of stuff just because I want to try and make the most of the freedom I've got from this sort of freelance or self-employed job that I've got at the minute of creating content, and especially now the weather's started to turn a little bit sour in England. Any opportunity I've got to escape and bring the bike out to sunny, nice places like Spain, you best believe I'm going to be doing it. Because the KPI for Dange Limited in Q4 is get as much winter sun as I physically can do. That is all we're going to base the success of this quarter on. I've come out with company for once. I'm not on my own. We've got Grant with us, who also does quite a lot of content creation too. He's got his own page that I'll link in the description. And we're just going to be spending a week exploring sort of northern Girona, I guess you would call it, places that I've not been before. Today, we got out on a climb called Rocacorba, did a little 67-kilometre ride with about 1,300 metres, 3 hours of beautiful riding for the most part. The climb was quite tough, actually. Some of the road surface was a little questionable and the gradients were pretty steep for Spain, talking like 9% and that for quite long periods of time. I'm just getting eaten alive by the mozzies. It's a haven for them because we are in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, come along for a week because we're going to be documenting a couple of the rides that we're doing, and I'll show you around this mad gaff that we are staying in. It's absolutely beautiful. A little bit more glitz and glam than the one beds that I normally get when I'm coming on a trip like this by myself. So yeah, let's have a beautiful week out in Girona. Right, good morning. Today we have got ourselves about 85 kilometres or so of bike riding to do. We're sort of easing ourselves into it. You know, the first day we did 30k because we had a 3 a.m. alarm. We had the early doors flight and we were both shells of people that day. You sort of got the early flight thinking, oh, we'll make a full day of it when we get there, but we had nothing in us. So did 30k then. 70k yesterday with 1,300 metres of climbing, and then today we're doing about 85k with 1,300 metres again, so building ourselves into it. Weather's a little gloomier than it was yesterday, but there's a storm going on in the UK at the minute, so you ain't going to catch me moaning about it. It's still going to be like 18, 19, 20 degrees. So yeah, could be worse.
Labels blowing up my line and got me missing calls. Told her you ain't gotta hit me till you licking balls. Feel like ZVF, baby, I be cooler than the mink weather. Make a Coke bottle, give me brain till I think better. Back up on my shit again, hanging out with Benjamin. Franklin got me stankin' in the Lincoln, talking dividends.
On our way to meet some of the boys at a cafe in Banyoles Lake. Oh mate, it's so beautiful around here. Proper stunning. Reminds me a little bit of Annecy Lake. You ready to get spat by these boys?
Absolutely, let's go on. I told her, fuck a fat ass, do you have mag knees? I'ma need that right after the head, please. Bet your bitch leave way before my bread leave. Got them Googling the caption, trying to see who said these. Tell these hateful motherfuckers I've been choosing love. It's the God, baby, tell me really who's above. These niggas washed and always talking what it used to was. Meanwhile, I'm raising up them digits like the Booster Club. I'm in my finest hour, hit the shower, fuck her for one. Doing push-ups, running laps around the comfortable ones. I be coolin', I be chillin',
Where are the best roads in Girona, Lawrence?
This one right here.
This is actually fucking gorgeous, isn't it?
That one that we did, honestly.
I've never done this, bro. That's what you just said to me. He said this road's amazing.
This is more like what we envisioned as like Girona. Do you know what I mean? This is like nice quiet roads.
What, as opposed to the main roads that we did this
Yeah,
morning?
we've done a couple of main roads since we've been here. We did that Rocacorba one yesterday. That was all right. The road surface a bit gash, but
Did you stop at the fridge halfway up it?
no, there's 2 in the zone. There's
Two in the zone?
Lots in. I've just reached the foot of the climb we're about to go up, called Del Mont. About 18k I think it was. 1,000 meters of climbing. Gonna be a bit of a long 2 hours, I reckon, getting up this thing. Well, these roads we've been on today have been prime time Girona. Super smooth, rolling, quiet, nice views, nice scenes. Literally no cars. It's been just ideal.
Alive, I'm eating minerals and vitamins. I tell the times, it tells the principles when I begin. It's not very nice, and hell, I've seen it all in vitamin. And only time can tell the nights prevail with slicing thin. I've been a fool, I'm witnessing the walls are sinking in. Without a pause, I see these intervals all interlinked. I'm lyrical, I watch the silver spoon turn into pink. I'm running thin on ink, my tentacles begin to drink. Yeah. So anything could happen. Watch my brother undercover, every hint of passion. Take my number, no more suffering, begin the action. No runners up, don't give a fuck, I twist it in a fraction. Rings of Saturn, circling my imperfections. Is this a pattern? Bursting from the indigestion. Big reactions, servicing the intervention. This is fashion, gurning at the intersection.
Oh, there he goes. You behind that. No, I'm looking like I'm suffering, don't worry. Oh.
There he goes.
I'm drooling right now. That's how hard it is.
The other boys have pulled off. Grant ain't well, he's been ill, so he's feeling a bit rotten, so he's not carried on. They've pulled off and gone back to the accommodation. I'm just gonna go to the top. It's a monster climb, this. I'm like 12k in, I've got another 6k to go. I figured whilst I'm here, might as well have a go to the top, eh? It's a gorgeous climb as well. Really nice, enjoying it a lot. Let's see what it's all about. Sitting on Lawrence and Justin's wheel has done a bit of damage to me and Grant, I think. They are big hitters, so they're at zone 2, we're at threshold. Heart rate's been high 150s, 160s for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. And feeling a little bit weak now. Just had my final gel. Say a little prayer to the cycling gods and hope we get up there as I hit the steep blasted gradient. What's this shit? Oh. It's actually a bit of a battle, this. I didn't realise the back end of the climb was going to be this steep. I had to put myself in a bit of a hole, but I'm 1 and a bit kilometres away now. Fucking hell, it's been brutal, this. I hope the cafe at the top is open, you know. Whew. Come on. Feel like we could be on for a bonk here. Not much going to the pedals. I'm so close I can't turn back now. Look at the state of that. Oh God. Oh, it's really tough, this. I wasn't expecting to feel like this today. stay together, you and boy. Wow. Not even got any words for that. So that in the distance behind me is the Pyrenees Mountains. Fucking hell. Honestly, boys, I'm fucked. This has done quite a bit of damage to me, this. I need a chalky milk ASAP. We've done it, and it looks like the cafe is open. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, God damn. Let's go get some sugar. Pro recovery tip, start the recovery before the ride's even finished. Look at this. Never seen this brand of chocolate milk before, but it's delightful. Oh, God, good stuff, man. Day 4, out and about on the bikes. My legs have reached the point where I feel a bit flat, but they also feel quite warmed up at the same time, do you know what I mean? There's like a bit of an ache to them, but they feel quite ready to go as well. It's all right, not so bad. I felt pretty stiff the last few days, to be honest, but yeah, we're warming into it now. Today's mission, we are going to Sardennes, which is a town, I believe, or something along them lines, near a national park. I mean, we're what, 20k in so far, slow going, but it's unbelievable again. As you'd expect, let's have a look at the road surface here. Sardennes. Don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it'll do. We've got Grant back in the game as well after yesterday. Feeling a bit better?
Mate, I feel like a new man today.
Really?
I slept for 10 hours last night. I think, fingers crossed I've shifted it, but yeah. We'll see today.
It's now me that's going to be a bit of a shell. I timed it wrong. I should have come home yesterday after that turn-off point, but felt like because I was so close to the top, might as well crack on. You can actually see where I went yesterday. I'm sure the DJI will pick that up.
Trying to stay alive, I'm eating minerals and vitamins. I tell the times, it tells the principles when I begin. It's not very nice, and hell, I've seen it all inviting in. And only time can tell the nights prevail, we slice it thin. I've been a fool and witnessed in the walls are sinking in. Without a pause, I see these intervals all interlinked. I'm lyrical, I watch the silver spoon turn into pink. I'm running thin on ink, my tentacles begin to drink. Yeah. So anything could happen. Watch my brother undercover, every hint of passion. Take my number, no more suffering, begin the action. No runners up, don't give a fuck, I twist it in a fraction. Rings of Saturn, circling my imperfections. Is this a pattern, bursting from the indigestion?
I can't get down that.
Generous term, I feel.
Stumbled across this random. Jesus, stumbled across this beautiful old town bridge. That's nice, that. Sure you don't fancy riding down this? Harry Roo, base spec.
I reckon you've got 30s on your bike, don't you? So you're probably better suited.
And I'm tubeless as well. Grant's still running tubes because he's an old timer.
Whoa, look at it.
Mate, that's beautiful. You know what's crazy about places like this, in places like this? They're so quiet. If this was in the UK, it would be like rammed full of people.
What you're saying, the Spanish don't appreciate things.
Yeah, kind of. That's steep. Oh, man. Woo! Basically on an out and back road now to, is it just a restaurant or must be some?
I think there's, I don't know, like a church or something up there.
Okay. That makes sense because it's like buses and stuff for tourists. Time to fuel the hell back up. Right, here's the haul. Blue Red Bull, juniper or Juneberry flavour. Tastes like a bit like blueberry. Twix, Haribo, and then just some normal agua.
So I pray to love, I pray to spirit, soak it up and take a minute. Oh, to us we raised the village, switch it up and change the image. Now we up enough to win it, round it up and touch the finish. There's no luck if there's no limit, like the time is now, I can't give in. I find the sound and let it spin. I run it round a couple times until I find where to begin. I load the sample, pitch it down until we round enough to grin.
Remember where that pizza place was?
That one was, that was the one we went to originally, but that's shut as well. It is 2 PM and it's literally siesta time. Nowhere's going to be open, I don't reckon. I have to get another ham sandwich.
Off limits.
It's a cute little town though. Oh, found somewhere for food. Is it an Italian? It's a bit of a mix of everything. It's got some Italian stuff and then some paella and some Spanish stuff. Going for a carbonara, I think. God, hopefully that'll perk me up a little bit. Yeah. Oh, you're joining me back. Been about an hour just not recording anything because I've been in a bit of a hole. Felt like a sack of potatoes for a while, and then we tried just eating a heinous amount of sugar, and I've come back a little bit. I feel better than I did half an hour ago. Sort of going up the Del Mont climb again.
Got Grant with us this time, dragging me up. Am I getting much draft at 8 kilometres an hour?
Cheers.
Look at that. On the final couple of kilometres, these are the toughest ones. I think the final 3k, average like 9%, is a bit of a sting in the tail, but we're nearly there, 1.5k to go. Whew. How did you find that climb then, compared to what you thought it was going to be?
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard. My stomach's not in a good way after that poor lunch that we had. We should have gone to McDonald's, I think. It would have been better.
Better quality food.
But, I mean, this was well worth it.
Yeah, this, we were just saying on the way up, this is like, it's almost Mallorca-esque in how like grand it is. I think other climbs in Girona, like Els Angels and that, they're beautiful, but they're not as like epic like the ones in Mallorca. But this one definitely rivals the Mallorca stuff. Phenomenal. Road's perfect all the way up. We've not seen, well, we saw 2 cars on the way up, been no cyclists. It's been the road to ourselves more or less, which is just what you want when you do these kinds of things.
Hello from day 5 on Girona boot camp. We are riding again today because that is of course what we're here to do, and my legs are feeling it at this point. We've done 4 rides so far. We've covered 250 odd kilometres and 5,000 metres of climbing. I think that's what's doing my legs in. It's the climbing. We've done 3 big days of going up mountains basically, and now my legs are really feeling it. It's like just a tender ache. But I am feeling pretty like flexible and mobile, which is nice because I've just been engaging the muscles for the last 4 days. And today we've got, I think it'll be a little bit of an easier day. We're doing the Hincappie Loop in Girona. So we're going to drive down to Girona, meet Lawrence again, and do the Hincappie Loop, which I think is about 60, 70k with, I don't know, 1,000 metres of climbing. All pretty gentle though. What's been doing me in is these stupid double-digit gradients that we've been doing on Rocacorba and Del Mont. So today should be fine. My body just ain't used to this level of battering. I normally go maybe 2 or 3 days max, and then I'll have a rest day and let my body recover. Whereas obviously out here, what we're trying to do is just see what happens when I do 6, 7 days of cycling in a row, see how my body reacts, and yeah, get prepped for this bloody hill climb thing we're doing on the weekend. I thought as well, just out of interest really, I would go through what I ate yesterday to drag me out of the deep pit that I was in to a good place. I finished the ride feeling better than I started it basically. It was quite cool because normally I'd bail on a ride like that if I was feeling that bad. I felt weak in my legs, I felt weak mentally, felt like just shite, and it wasn't enjoyable. So what I ended up eating to bring me back around to planet Earth was 2 80-gram carb mix, 4 gels, Haribo, a Red Bull, a Twix, a pasta bowl that we had like when we was out for lunch, and then some electrolytes and stuff as well. On a 4-hour ride, that is excessive, but it's what I needed to bring me back around, because I think I was in a bit of a glycogen deficit, you know, for the last few days of riding, and I'm potentially not eating enough whilst I'm here to stay fueled properly for these types of multi-day rides. Anyway, let's get to Girona because we have another ride to do, and hopefully it's going to go better than yesterday.
Driving to Girona today, and we've got to get 2 bikes in this very small Spanish car. Oh Lord, don't know if you can see that. But I've done our best to protect them. Hopefully it's enough. old VC Let's Get It just spawned. I just had a Factor of an Israel Premier Tech rider scoot on past doing his intervals. Welcome to Girona. Oh, it's funny, you think you're getting confident on the descents and stuff like that, and I'm a lot better than I was, but then you ride with people like him, and I actually descend like a sack of potatoes. It's humbling. Oh man. Lawrence and Grant have just set off on some intervals. Lawrence is doing like 360 watts for 8 minutes times 3. I thought I'd be able to hang on for at least a few minutes. No. I feel good today in zone 2. Anything where I've got to push a little more, my legs are, that fatigue is very, very obvious. Under strict instructions from my legs that it's zone 2 only today. Message received loud and clear. Don't you worry about it, lads.
Look at that one, dude.
Doesn't look like it's a pay thing anyway. So go on, how was your experience of the Hincappie route?
Do you know what? I could do that a couple of times a week. Like it's just perfect. Get out for a couple of hours, do your interval sessions. Yeah, it was great.
It's nice, easy riding. It's a shame we couldn't stay longer. I wonder if we could come back in the next few days.
Nah, mate, we're going to France tomorrow.
Yeah, apparently we're going to France. Cycling to France, but we'll see. We've not actually checked the specs on it, but apparently France is pretty close to where we are with that north away from Girona, but we'll see. Right, today we're heading to France. We've got 100 kilometres, 104 kilometres and 2,100 metres of climbing or something silly like that. We've just driven about 20 minutes from the gaff to a place, and now we're going to go and ride our bicycles through the national park at altitude and get to France. Right, are you feeling prepared?
I feel like the route today is a bit ominous.
Yeah.
Like it's got what 2,300 meters of climbing, 100 k's over some pretty big mountains. I think, yeah.
Yeah, we don't know where it is either. It's not like a dead popular route. It's sort of, well, Grant's made it on Komoot, so a lot of pressure on that route.
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, to be fair.
And we are on day 6 of riding our bicycles now, so fatigue is well and truly set in.
Although my legs feel pretty good after yesterday's like easy recovery spin. I think got to flush a lot of the lactic out. So I think if we just eat enough today, we'll get round. It'll be sound.
Trying to stay alive, I meet minerals and vitamins. I tell the times of tales of principles when I begin. It's not very nice and hell, I've seen it all and vitamin. And only time can tell the nights prevail, we slice it thin. I've been a fool and witnessed in the walls are sinking in. Without a pause, I see these intervals all interlink. I'm lyrical, I watch the silver spoon turn into pink. I'm running thin on ink, my tentacles begin to drink. Yeah. So anything could happen. Watch my brother undercover, every hint of passion.
Gracias. What? So the route today is basically split into two. We've got about 50 kilometres of climbing. Literally just the first half is more or less climbing with a couple of little descents, and then the second half, if we make it that far, is all downhill for the majority. So just got to get through the first 4 hours and then we're basically home after that. It's all downhill. You seen the state of this one? 4K 9%. Oh dear.
Looks like the hardest one of the day though.
Yeah. We're just going to be on this single track mountain road for the next 3 hours, just us and the supercars. Bad place for a road trip. Churning the pedals to get up here. It's one of them ones where you've got to push 240 watts so you're going backwards. What was he saying?
I was just trying to ask if the cafe was open.
I think we got there. We've, before we start the main big boy climb of the day, we are just going to have a gander around this little old town just to see if there's some H2O or a Red Bull ideally, but...
Oh yes.
Wow, look how nice it is. It's insane. Recording, are you? That has to be deleted right away. What a road.
Oh.
We are plodding our way up this heinous climb. It's really quite nice actually. We've done 1,200 odd meters of climbing already and we've got 1,000 to go. until we get to the summit of today's route. It's been so quiet. It feels quite alpine around here. I don't know if it is technically the Pyrenees or what, but that's what it feels like to me.
You have to do that again.
Here we go again. We're on the hunt for a Red Bull. I'm flagging a lot. 2 hours, 30 minutes in, 46k down, 1500 meters of climbing. Whew, shit. 46k we've done with 1500 meters of climbing. That's like Alp spec riding that. Oh no. What? Right, 2 kilometers until we get to the border.
I can see it.
I don't know what I'm expecting to see here. It's not going to be like any border we've been to before. Is that it, do you reckon?
Yeah.
Fucking let's go. Unbelievable. Gonna be a happy boy when we get to the top of that. We are in France. Right, we summited, getting some electrolytes in, and then we are getting out of there and descending for the next 50 kilometers basically. Oh God, my legs need that. Right, the final stretch. What have we got? 30 kilometers back now. We've just pulled over for a pizza. God, I am in the bin. This town we're in is beautiful though. Just something about the old Spanish architecture, and I'm like, look at this. It's nice, isn't it? Oh God, I feel like a shell of a bloke. Just stopped at Spa. Gonna get some food and refuel the glycogen stores because they are so depleted at this point. So depleted. I am knackered. We're done though. This is the last day now because we are leaving later this afternoon. Done all the riding we are going to do and it's been incredible. This part of Girona, unbelievable. Like, we did a whole ride yesterday that was like 4.5 hours on incredible roads. Some of the roads that had featured in the Vuelta and local races and stuff like that. Didn't see a single road cyclist all day. It's ridiculous, but my legs are feeling it at this point and I'm happy to go home because I need a rest. So yeah, here are the specs from these 6 days. So 421 kilometers covered, which is pretty mad. 8,500 meters of climbing, which explains why my legs feel the way they do. And yeah, just under 19 hours in the saddle, which probably the biggest 6 days I've ever done on the bike, and definitely the most consecutive days I've cycled. It was interesting because I thought at some point on like day 3, 4, 5, I would just start to feel incredible.
and hit World Tour form, but it wasn't quite like that. I was just knackered and my legs are aching and I just felt really weak on the bike. So I don't know how these dons do it in the Grand Tours, these sort of 7 days and 3 weeks races. I simply cannot fathom it, but it was a good experience just to see how my body holds up doing 6 days of consecutive big cycling. And I think the main thing was, it's not the biggest distance so much, but because we did so much climbing, that really rinsed my legs. And the nature of the climbs we're doing, being like double-digit gradients, a lot of it, yeah, man, it hurts. But yeah, we are gonna have to go and pack up all my stuff now because, like I said, we're flying back to Manchester this evening, and then we have got a hill climb at Snakes Pass on the weekend, which I'm pretty buzzing for actually. That's just a 5k climb. I'm just going to give it an all-out effort, and hopefully some of the form that I've got from this trip or the training should have like sunk in maybe. I don't know, I'm going to have a few quiet days from here. And yeah, I genuinely could not recommend this off-grid gaff enough. It's been sensational. I mean, look how beautiful it is. The staff are incredible and the location is mint if you want to explore some of the more sort of off the beaten path type of road riding around Girona. I heard there's a lot of gravel as well in this part of the world. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you in the next one.